epic.
I'm Dennis Brooks.
I'm Alan Campbell.
I'm Floyd Green.
And I'm Garth Williams. Catch us on the Jamaican Dads podcast right here on Nationwide 90 FM, Thursdays at 8 p.m. with a repeat on Sundays at 6 p.m.
The Jamaican Dads podcast is all about providing men with a healthy, safe, and functional forum to tackle many of the taboo topics that concern our masculinity.
Like everyone else out there, we're dads of varying amounts of experience who come from different backgrounds and often view the world differently.
We're definitely not perfect, but we're all brethren and we're all committed to this piece of rock called Jamaica.
Too often, there are no safe spaces for men to explore the issues which are important to us.
Plus, most of the content out there about parenthood is produced by women, for women. So we think it is important that we be the change we want to see.
Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Jamaican Dads with a Z.
And definitely join us here on Nationwide 90 FM every Thursday at 8 p.m. with a repeat on Sundays at 6 p.m. for the Jamaican Dads podcast. It's a revolution in media.
Nationwide 90 FM. You're in the entertainment block on Nationwide 90 FM. And you're locked in to the E-Zone with Honeybee and Kareem Boyatings. Nationwide 90 FM.
Yeah, E-Zone. If you know, so we now no behavior to the fullest, you know what I mean? Kareem Boyatings and Honeybee, 3 to 5, Monday to Friday. Bang the radio to the fullest.
Nationwide 90 FM with the entertainment block is fire.
Yo, man, Gram Smog and always representing for the E-Zone. Honeybee, and you don't know Kareem Boyatings, you don't know big up on yourself until you play. Give the people in those play sweet reggae music and dance all every time. Positive.
Nationwide 90 FM. Yes.
Hi, this is Siri saying I search and listen to Nationwide 90 FM with the entertainment block.
Wow, no glitch in the system. E-Zone. Thank you for watching.
This is Optimus Prime representing for the entertainment block on Nationwide 90 FM.
Yeah, this is your girl Jazzelise representing for Kareem Boyatings, Honeybee, and the E-Zone. E-Zone fresh and clean, fresh and clean, fresh and clean.
It is Wednesday, October 23, 2024. Good afternoon, Jamaica to the world. I am the lovely Kareem Boyatings.
Alongside the Stinger Honeybee and DJ Jerome is in the building with us today, guys. DJ Jerome is doing a triple shift.
Yeah.
So you see, I want to be just like you. I want to be so rich like you.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be like the go-to.
Yeah.
The GOAT.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. DJ Kevy, the Kinetic, is unable to make it today. But Kevy, we are with you. And we hope we'll see you soon. Because why we don't win, don't it?
Well, true.
Yeah. That is true.
Yeah.
Jerome, did you hear that? We don't know.
How long is it going to take? For Kevy
to be
back.
From the field, you know.
Come on now. Tomorrow.
Okay. Yes, no. Express. That is it. Oh my gosh. Is it really?
Yeah, well, you're in the E-Zone.
It's got a buzz.
And a bug of things.
Ow.
How are you?
I'm pretty good in the neighborhood. How are you?
Blessed, happy, alive, well.
Yeah, not dead. All of that.
That's done.
How about you, Jerome?
I'm doing fine.
That's fine, okay. Well, we're live on a revolutionary station nationwide at 90.3 and 90.5.
90.7 and 90.9 on your FM dial.
You can also listen to us at www.nationwideradiojm.com or on our mobile application available on the Play or App Store.
Yes, I'm here. So I saw Mario was here earlier. Can't wait to get into that. All right, guys. Now you can find us on Instagram at Nationwide 90 FM and on YouTube at Nationwide 90 FM Live. live. You know, earlier the internet they don't, so no YouTube.
Right.
But it felt so strange, like radio.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Well, we're back.
So people are just home listening to us on their analog radios.
Yeah.
I was like, that is so weird.
I'm inside the radio and I'm not coming back.
But, man, tell you, but we be back now. We up on the World Wide Web.
Yeah.
On Derek Internet.
Or Beyonce's.
Or Beyonce's.
Yeah. Or
How
Diddy's.
you doing, B? Diddy?
No, what's that?
Some pizza, boy, did it.
It
It just keeps piling on, man. I don't know. All right, so I'm trying to open YouTube here, and of course, it's asking me if I want to go for a month free, one subscription, 2 apps. That's premium. YouTube, leave me alone. Like, why do you think I want to give away my money? Okay, boom, we are on YouTube. 49 people watching on 9 likes. So, yeah. Guys, the more likes, the more visibility. And at number 1 a day, 3:06 p.m., we've got Raw Soul.
Love it. Yeah.
Love that for you, Raw Soul.
It's Russell's second star
joining.
for the month
second
of
star?
October. Kareem appeared, and I think it's Denise Ferguson. They're leading with 3 stars each. Russell has 2.
Suppose he win.
Who?
Or suppose they win.
Who?
Russell.
Oh. Well, I would love to see Russell win.
No, sir. I wouldn't love to.
Must not tell you.
Good afternoon to Annie Smith. Yam Head in the bill. Who's Yam Head? Who's Yam Head? Is Yam Head new? I know you.
Oh, right. Oh.
What we know is a Yam Head.
Oh, somebody's name is Yam
Sometime.
Head? Oh, okay.
Have you ever been a Yam Head in your life for somebody?
I'm still trying to think about it.
Yeah, try if you think about it.
For everything, I know the game I did. Everything's hard.
No, it's not for try. It's hard.
I've gotten a lot of
just
yams.
think about it.
A lot of yams.
You what?
A lot of yams have, come into my path.
But have you ever been a yam?
I ate the yams. Okay. What's more?
I want to say good afternoon to Majestic Gabby Fee in the place. Annie Smith, I see you. Denise Ferguson. Majestic Gabby Fee. That's what I'm talking about. Says happy hump day, y'all. Nadine Thompson. Shane Palmer. I see Dance All Week. Jamaica. I Spy. I So Mario. Says happy hump day, E-Zone. Collected my goodies. Met the lovely Natalie. Thank you so much. But want to know, let's see if I do that on purpose. You never there?
No, I wasn't here.
I feel like I do that on purpose, I saw. I could have wait for come when they are close to the show. When I know I said me and Kareem reach.
Right.
Like 5 minutes to 3.
He could have. Well, I don't get you 5 minutes to 3.
Me talk about me, he said me and your reach.
Him could have wait. Him could have come a little bit.
Yeah, you could have time it. But you got hear him. Oh, I didn't want to miss the show. It's alright, but I'm happy you got your gift, and I really do hope you enjoyed, courtesy of Spirits Expression Sports Lounge, 44 to 45 Harbor City Mall, Montego Bay. Are you gonna be down there this weekend, Jerome?
Should be.
Enough.
Friday.
Yeah, we'll say outside. Yeah. On the north.
Outside.
Yeah. Okay. That is it. I Spy Errol Townsend in the place, sweetie. How you doing? Welcome to the show, guys. Lady Loud is here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the show.
Let everybody know. We're also on Facebook at Nationwide Radio JM and on X at Nationwide Radio.
Yes, to our X's. Remember to use the hashtag NNNEZone. Could never be the freeze one.
You're crazy. Now, welcome to the show, and thank you for choosing to share space, time, and energy with us. We have a great show planned for you today.
It's hump. Jerome mix me. It's hump day.
Yeah.
I've made it to the middle of the week. Things are bleak. I'm grateful we can do this on repeat. I'm the stinger honeybee. He's the one Kareem boy of things. I know you've got big dreams. You're the man with the plan. The yin to my yang. There ain't no stopping us, not even if this microphone jams.
Boom, boom, boom.
Thank you.
We don't have a topic today, guys, because it's a very packed show, so we're not on the topic also. You understand? But if you just want a big rip on all of them, something that them can send a voice notes to what?
Absolutely. To 876-280-6629. That is 876-280-6629.
You were so startled.
I know.
Right, and at 3:35, we're going to have a young icon in the making, Jasmine Headley, who will join us. And also in the mix, what do we have?
We've got Uncle Herbie Miller.
Can't wait.
Oh my God.
Can't wait, man.
Yes, man.
I'm
Uncle's going to come through
and
we're going to do some talking and stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, over to you, DJ Shellbass. Yes, there.
Nationwide 90 FM.
yeah. You hotter than a girl any day. Cause you are one girl, name can never call in a baby argument. No, some girl don't like you at all. You nah make them. Alright, put it down. Right now, like a tall love you fi put it up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. Danny Bill dig it up, stand pipe dig it up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. DJ pull it up till the nigga drop. AI, bad man pull up. When you see down the bus, bad man forward, bad man pull up. Stang diggy diggy dang da dang da dang. Ding ba ba diggy diggy dang ba dang ba dang. Daga daga diggy diggy dang da dang da dang. Baba dibi dibi, baba dibi dibi. Hey, hey, hey. Them get hot, hot, hot. Them get hot, hot, hot. Them get hot, hot, hot. Boy, you too delirious. Them get hot, hot, hot. Them get hot, hot, hot. Them get hot, hot, hot. One you too delirious. Bust me the money when me got on me pants and me shirt and me shoes and me socks and me hands and me drive and the bling and me watch and me watch and me watch.
This are the angel, alongside me, the man we tell the girl them out the road. Tell me give them the man, now when you get out the road, come look for your man, now walk with your man, now talk with your man. While the key in your hand with your house, my hand and girl disrespect you, the car with your man. AC in your house, while some girl a use fan. You want the two piece of girl take.
Hey, enough man them got, enough man them got, enough man them got. Them girl they too delirious.
I want man me got, I want man me got, I want man me got. Them girl they too delirious. One man alone can you read it me no. One mic me no sing you, keep your boyfriend to hold you. Oh you rock, say you jump, say you this, say you this.
I'm the angel, girl, let me see you up the way. Real express this ever ring, take your shape and the way where you sing. VIP chicken, chop, ding dong, roll red carpet, Mr. Wacky, roll it up, VIP chicken, chop.
Mr. Wacky is gone, but his dancing lives on. So everybody get giddy and just party on. Dancing me in the street, watch the kids, them a tweet, come join the party. All dancers come together as one.
Alright, this a dance and Wacky get quick. Mr. Wacky left me with a new dancing dip. Wacky dip, and dip. Alright, Wacky dip, on a dip now, on a step forward, and dip. Back up the face like what, and dip. Back up famous stand up, and dip. Famous pose everybody, and dip. Alright, represent me Mr. Wacky now, I see me start. Trying to nickel and grow Wacky out and back. Out and back. Alright, out and back. Alright,
Mr. Wacky is gone, but his dancing lives on. So everybody get giddy and just party. Just dance and do what you feel. Everybody. Just do chaka and keep on come up, rock away the back and do what you feel. Everybody.
Hear me now. Them sell one bag of lies and I sell them some fire. Walk come frame I and I only know dancer die. But I trust the most high. The limit is the sky and I will never stop from trying. Who that talk about me? When you know say on me, I'm music me study. Me no kill nobody. Who that talk about me? When you know say on me, you never see me with no back then. Nah, who's it? Cause if I me woulda get rid of bounty. And if I me, here pretend bubble kun. And if I me, call into me. Cause them the boy they woulda. Cause me and my brother go ready. Beat me juice and still I will have steady ready. Brian I come up in a one, me say me ready. Reach me out of. Put me here from the show dance, daddy. Man ride up, and I daddy. Me feel sorry, condolence to the family. Me could hear the dance, so the song.
But the girl them star up, we are them parring. Right next to the S to the P.
I never, and I never. Real bad man, never. It's getting a little and 2 and 3. Let's go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and slide. 7 and 8 and 9 and 10, 11. So we glide and slide. Ladies firm up. And slide, do the crunches to the side. Exercise now. Breathe, stretch, inhale, breathe, exhale. Look, just go and sing a song. Alright, tell us that.
time for the news.
Over the so, Dean said it. We over the so, lock down the city.
Oh my
It's
god.
a party.
Oh my god.
It's a party in the middle of the week.
It was a whole dance hall.
Oh God, man, I love
Jeez.
it. Yeah.
What a juggling.
Love it.
What is the name of the reading? Remind us, please.
John
Kuno
Kuno.
Mus,
That's it,
man.
man.
I felt it in my feet.
Hits upon hits upon hits
I
upon
felt
hits
it in
upon
my
hits.
waist.
Loved it.
Feel it in my heart, man. The amount of song with the pan it, you could have played it for an hour.
Yes, man.
In
Oh,
Jerome,
God.
about 30 minutes of playing the pan it.
Yeah.
What a rhythm, nice. No, sir.
Love it.
We need to go back in time, Kareem.
Oh, please, man. I wouldn't mind to see.
All right, guys, let's dive into our e-news for today. We've got a packed show today, so we got to get to it
Yeah.
right. Now, Shensia links up with Nas, RZA, and Busta Rhymes. Now, Slick Jamaica shared that dancehall star Shensia continues to underscore her international status as a go-to act for collaborations after being among the stars featured on the Warriors concept album by noted producers and songwriters Lin-Manuel Miranda and Asa Davis. Now, Shensia appears in the album's opening track, Survive the Night, as part of an all-stars assembly of iconic artists, including rappers Busta Rhymes, Nas, Ghostface Killah, and RZA from the legendary group Wu-Tang Clan, man. And there she is on screen if you're watching on YouTube, because as you know, we're also a TV show. The thing, she looks great. There, side court, the Lakers game. Now, she was recently on vacation. You know, she and Raj. Nice to go for the elephant.
Right, yeah,
it was just so cute, so lovely.
Yeah, it is.
You've got to treat yourself. You work hard. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yes.
Take a break sometime, man.
Now, she also appears on track 24, Reunion Square, and a penultimate track titled Same Train Home. The feature is the latest international project from the hit and run hitmaker, who was previously involved in Busta's Blockbuster's album Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, movie soundtrack, and WizKid's More or Less Ego project, and Kanye West's Donda. Now, meanwhile, the dancehall star Shensia was sitting courtside, as you saw just now in the photograph, at the Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles for the 2024-25 NBA season kickoff. And wasn't it just so absolutely adorable to see LeBron James and his son?
Bronny.
Yo, the man said, listen, this is a moment that I will hold in my
is.
heart absolutely.
History
and
right there, man.
History.
Yeah.
I wonder, he must have felt like super protective though. Can you imagine as a parent seeing your kid on the court?
Yeah.
But feel like you're distracting the career because
Right.
somebody bunks me like, yo.
You kind of want, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Jump in
The
and
dad's
say,
gonna,
yeah, man.
it's gonna take some compartmentalization right there, okay? So Shensia was there courtside, guys, and she witnessed the historic moment as the Los Angeles Lakers, one of the league's most storied franchise, secured impressive a win on opening night. Now, Shensia shared highlights of her night on her Instagram, stating her allegiance to the LeBron James-led home team, saying, course they'll win if I'm courtside. Listen, she looked absolutely cute.
Yeah, man, she did.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, indeed.
Yeah, man, on summer.
Yeah,
Love
man,
it,
big up
man.
LeBron James and son, one
Yeah.
king, right, sir?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and look, yes, your prince
Sincere.
come too.
Now, over to honoring 25 as Magnum Tonic Wine celebrates its 25th anniversary. The brand is honoring 25 influential dancehall figures who have played a major role in shaping dancehall music and culture. These key players, from performers to behind-the-scenes movers and shakers, have elevated dancehall status locally and globally, breaking many barriers. Brandon Wallace, brand manager for Magnum Tonic Wine, said, "There are so many, but they've decided to select 25 to align with their milestone. The selection of honorees will include a mix of pioneers, emerging stars, producers, disc jockeys, and sound systems. You know, you have to diversify the thing also.
That is
Enduring contributors, all of whom have helped shape dancehall's identity and kept it thriving over the past quarter century. One of the honorees to receive recognition was Spice, who was I mean, come on.
Man, absolutely.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, Spice was also a brand ambassador, or she did some work with Magnum,
she definitely was.
years ago and so on. So no,
and for her, remember her podcast thing? I don't remember the name of
right.
it. It's Magnum sponsored.
Spicy something like that. I think I Spicy
Yeah, man,
Talk or
spicy.
something like that,
Some
you know.
spicy, so spicy.
Right. Now, other recipients include dancehall artist Ding Dong, selector Boom Boom, popular dancer Gabadon, and Whitfield
One
Father
Gabby!
Witty. Now, Father Witty, for the persons who might not know, Father Witty is a promoter behind the iconic Uptown Mondays street dance. You know, Uptown Mondays, when I say dancehall, Uptown Mondays is a pillar.
Listen.
You understand? somewhere, somehow.
It's like the craziest event
Yeah.
to me. It's on a Monday, starts the week.
Starts
It's
the week.
like, are you serious, sir?
Yeah.
But he was, and they were.
Yeah. And it's still going
Yes,
years after, decades
yes.
after, right? So these are just a few of the 25 individuals recognized by Magnum.
A big shout out to Magnum for this, and happy 25 Magnum. I mean, you have been a stalwart in my life, most certainly. You know what I mean? Because I don't know as a Magnum girl.
Yeah.
Of a Magnum. Look at one Magnum. Look at Magnum. You
If I
understand?
drink 3 Magnum in one night, it will happen to you after that.
Carrie, let me tell you something, man. I now forget the first time I drink a whole Magnum.
Yeah.
What me say?
Magnum,
Nice!
Yeah, yeah.
Pursuit!
Frisky, man, you're frisky.
Frisky!
Yeah, man. You're agile like a cat.
I was everywhere.
Yeah, sky, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man. Agile do your job, man.
It was something. Magnum is just it is
Yeah.
definitely the go-to drink and the Jamaican drink.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when they handed the award to Spice at her Mirror 25 album launch. It's a beautiful moment, and it's interesting because Spice is also celebrating 25 years as well in the industry,
Yeah.
and she gave away 25 awards to on her
Yeah.
night too. You know what I mean, honoring the people that contributed to her career. So big up to
Love
all
it.
the people them. I'm in love with the young Gabby the there as a dancer.
Yeah. Actual factual.
It's me.
Yes, it's you.
Okay. Now, will you take a walk?
No.
What that?
I'm not sure if I'll.
You won't? Okay. Sound System Culture is expected to make waves at this month's staging of the Art Walk Festival downtown Kingston on the last Sunday of October. The monthly Art Walk Festival is sponsored by Kingston Creative. Now, the Sound Clash kicks off at 12 noon with a masterclass by the legendary Uncle Ronnie Jarrett of 8 Mile Sound on building the perfect sound. Now, this unique masterclass will be followed by the Sound Clash, wherein several local selectors will be vying for a 70,000 top prize. This is very good and a great master class. So if he's an Oakland DJ and you want to learn anything about the industry, you can go to that. Now the Art Walk Festival starts at 10 a.m. with a Discover Downtown bus tour, which traverses the Railway Corporation of Jamaica's well-preserved train station on Petron Street. Now, offering an up-close look at this iconic site, once a bustling hub of transportation and now a symbol of Kingston's industrial past. It is followed by performances of heritage dance forms Dinky Mini, Kumina, and Maple.
Love that.
Patrons will also be able to enjoy activities including paint and sip, dominoes and ludi, Jamaican brunch, and the hop-on, hop-off bus tour, which makes stops at the Tivoli Murals Project and National Gallery of Jamaica. There will also be walking tours of the murals along the downtown Kingston Art District and activities for the whole family. So it's going to be a great festival. There's something just absolutely electric about being in downtown Kingston. It's like I can taste the culture. You know what I'm saying? I can feel it moving through my veins. So I feel like I'm on go.
Through my veins too when I'm downtown.
Yeah? Like what? All right, we're going to go for this break. And when we come back, we are going to be talking to, is it Jasmine Headley?
Yes.
Yes,
Jasmine
she will be
Headley will be here.
in studio with us.
Yeah. So.
Isn't she just 11?
She's actually just 12 yesterday.
She's 12 now?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Nice.
We made a dance above the scene, and this is how we really bleed. The girl them like it when them see it, and I said that dance that if you need.
Clear, hit it. Ring, ding, 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 ring, ding, 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 da, ding, 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 da. Yeah. Ring, ding, 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 ring, ding, 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 da, ding, 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 da.
We a big deal when we touch the ground. Yeah, I KFC when we're pulling up. Anything for the taste of a KFC, big deal. The time by KFC is.
It is 3:30 p.m.
Guilty. Outperform, outlast. Guilty. With top performance. Guilty. Easy Jackama. Reliable. Full stop. Not comma. We have the expertise for drilling and demolition. We have the power tools for plumbers and electricians. Fancy select tools, free parts and free repairs. 3 parts, free repairs. 2 to 3 years. Hilton. Available at Delta Supply. 106 Hagley Park Road. Call us at 876-302-61124. Delta Supply. We service what we sell.
Pizza Hut. Jerk amazing for pizza. Brand new pizza hut a feature.
4 spicy, amazing pizzas in one with a Pepsi 2-liter. Pizza Hut jerk sauce with the spice, bringing the heat to every slice. The flavor in a the jerk chicken, Hawaiian, pepperoni and vegetarian.
The new Pizza Hut jerk, amazing for pizza. Jerk chicken, Hawaiian, pepperoni and vegetarian. Based with our signature jerk sauce, plus a 2-liter Pepsi. Pizza Hut, now that's delivering.
Are you ready to turn your sales and marketing skills into high earnings? Nationwide 90 FM is searching for business development executives to build lasting client relationships. If you have experience across all stages of the sales cycle and possess strong communication, negotiation, and time management skills with a proven sales track record, this opportunity is perfect for you. Join our team and work with the top corporate brands, media agencies, and of course, our on-air personalities. Enjoy networking opportunities, professional growth, and competitive commissions. Ready to take the next step? Send your resume to hr@nationwidenewsnetwork.com today.
Come visit us today at National Bakery Wholesale, where every deal's a steal. Find us in Halfway Tree, Balmoral, Slipe Road, Papine, and at our newest location at 3 Miles, 207 Hagley Park Road. It's always national.
The Ministry of Justice's Legal Aid Council invites you to the St. Mary leg of the Legal Aid Fair for persons with disabilities. Persons living with disabilities will have the opportunity to access justice services such as legal advice, victim support, child diversion, and restorative justice, along with other government services. Come out to the Claude Stewart Park on October 23, 2024 to access all your justice services.
Pizza Hut. Jerk amazing for pizza. Brand new Pizza Hut a feature. 4 spicy amazing pizzas in one with a Pepsi 2-liter. Pizza Hut jerk sauce with the spice, bringing the heat to every slice. The flavor in a the jerk chicken, Hawaiian, pepperoni and vegetarian.
The new Pizza Hut jerk, amazing for pizza. Jerk chicken, Hawaiian, pepperoni and vegetarian. Based with our signature jerk sauce, plus a 2-liter Pepsi. Pizza Hut, now that's delivering.
For your mercy never fails me.
Nationwide,
all
90
my
FM.
days,
Yes.
I've been held in your hands. Moment that I wake up until I lay my head. Oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. Oh, all my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God.
Now introducing 11-year-old Jasmine Headley.
I love your voice. You have led me through the fire. In darkest nights, you were close like no other. I've known you as a father, I've known you as friends, and I have lived in the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so good.
Welcome back to the E-Zone. I'm Kareem Boyating. She's Honeybee, and he's DJ Jerome on the ones and twos. Now joining us this afternoon is a young, talented, creative sensation, Jasmine Headley, who's a singer, actor, voiceover artist, poet, and songwriter. Jasmine is using her art to empower and inspire. With a passion for spreading positivity and hope, she has already made a significant impact through her music, advocacy, and philanthropy. Good afternoon, Jasmine. Welcome to the show.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I mean, your voice is really thrilling and soothing all at the same time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We're pretty good, and we're happy to have you, and happy to introduce you more or less to those Jamaicans who may not know about you yet. But let's start by talking about your love for music and performing. How did that spark in you? Do you know, or were you just like hanging around one day and you just burst out in song and you were like, "Whoa, I'm amazing"?
I started singing since I was 3 because I grew up with a lot of music around me, like a lot of Michael Jackson, Katy Perry, Whitney Houston.
Yes.
And my
Nice.
parents thought that I was a good singer, so they started investing in singing classes, and that's how I started my career.
That is such a good thing to have parents that are
Yeah.
paying attention to you like that, to encourage you to do music. That's great.
No, I was so impressed when we read your bio, right? And I'm just like, there's no way that she's, 12 now, right?
12
So
yesterday,
happy
yeah.
birthday belatedly.
Thank you.
I mean, I say there's no way that she's 12 because when I was 12, I was probably eating boogers and maybe wondering what I'm going to do with my life. but it seems like you have your life all figured out, right? Who inspires you musically and personally?
Musically, Michael Jackson. Personally, I would say my brother Elijah.
Sweet. What has Elijah done that you find particularly inspiring?
He's very hardworking.
Yeah.
I would say I'm kind of lazy when it comes to my schoolwork. But my brother, he always gets his work done, always hands it in on time, and he plays basketball.
Well, for someone that is lazy, you've certainly done quite a lot. I mean, the Jasmine Headley Foundation, what motivated you to start it?
I used to have a lot of toys that I wasn't using, and my mom encouraged me and my brother to donate them instead of just having them lying around wasting.
Yeah, makes so much sense.
Very
practical, okay?
Right. What I also found so impressive was when I read that, you help to raise mental health awareness. A lot of kids at 12 don't even know what mental health is.
True.
Much less to want to use your platform to raise awareness for it, right? So can you just share some of your experiences supporting the mental health awareness and also your fundraising for Sick Kids Hospital, please?
So my fundraising for Sick Kids Hospital, I sold t-shirts and I did some performances, and whatever money I got from that, I donated to Sick Kids Hospital. Sorry, what was the other question again?
The mental health awareness part, no? Like, why mental health awareness?
Both my parents are social workers, so
Ooh.
they work with people who struggle with mental health disorders. For example, people who are bipolar, schizophrenic, depressed.
Yes.
So that's what inspired me to start spreading awareness on mental health issues.
I'm so impressed. Listen. Your parents have done such an amazing job with you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Now let's talk about the Bounty Foundation, right? And your wheelchair donation. How did that impact you?
When I was 9 years old, I forgot how many, but I donated a couple walkers and wheelchairs to the Bounty Foundation. And that's how I got my first song with Bounty out.
Listen!
With
makes
legendary people.
Listen, you
Right?
gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's called, when you go into marketing and you're trying, networking. Yeah. Something for you, something for me, that's it.
How do we balance all of this, Jasmine, please? Because I am in my big age, right? I'm in my fossil age.
Yeah, he's 50.
I'm not 50, but I'm trying to, figure out how to balance all the things that I do. Now, you sing, you act, you write, you go to school, you have these foundations, plus you're a child. So how do you balance all of these facets of your personality and your life?
My parents do a lot of advocating. For example, like today, I'm here in Jamaica. I'm missing school for a week, but I have my friends and my teachers who will send me the homework. Sometimes if I'm in Canada, but I'm filming for like a movie or a show, my parents will go pick up the homework. They'll get me tutors. Sometimes there's tutors on set, but we don't always take everything. For example, there was a movie that I could have gone to film in Atlanta, I believe. But I decided to say no because I didn't want to miss that time in school. It was a very important time in school.
Yeah, school is very important, right? All right, so let's talk a bit about this here song. We started the show with yours and Nige Boy's rendition of Goodness of God. Yeah, very solid, very soulful. Tell us about how that, you got together with Nige to make that song.
Me and Nige Boy both have the same publicist.
Ooh.
So that's how we met.
Connections, man. You be networking.
We also have a lot of commonalities. Like, for example, he graduated from law school. I want to become a judge. We both enjoy singing. We enjoy charity work.
Yeah, that's beautiful. It's really beautiful.
I love this rendition a lot.
Yes.
It was just, couple weeks ago, basically, or a month ago. It was just released and it's doing well. People are viewing it. People, have liked it. Why that song though?
My dad used to play that song all the time. He's very into gospel music.
Yes.
Yeah.
My dad's with my brother right now for basketball, but
Yeah.
he used to play that gospel song all the time. He was
Yes.
like, "Oh, you should sing this song. You'd sound really good on it."
Yeah.
So that's when I released it on my own, and that that video went viral. So then when I met Nige, we decided that we were gonna do that gospel song.
Makes sense. Makes so much sense.
Well, we're going to play back this song for you guys who are listening and or watching at home. Now, this one is featured Nige Boy, Goodness of God. Here we go.
I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. Oh, all my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. Now introducing 11-year-old Jasmine Headley.
I love your voice. You have led me through the fire. In darkest nights, you were close like no other. I've known you as a father. I've known you as friends. And I have lived in the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God.
Lovely. Lovely.
Beautiful.
I'm telling you, man, I can imagine that this one is going to be a lot of people's favorites very soon. Yeah?
Thank you.
All right, so let's talk about The Fire Inside. Now, The Fire Inside to me is just so intense. Like, watching the trailer, I really got into it, and I was thinking to myself, I cannot wait to see this film. Now, what was it like for you? I can imagine, like, working with MGM on this movie.
I filmed the movie when I was around 9 or 10ish.
Mhm.
So it just came out recently.
Yeah.
It's coming out December 25th, Christmas Day.
It's crazy.
It's about the first black female Olympic millionaire boxer,
Yes.
Clarissa Shields, and how she had to make a lot of sacrifices and her struggles for life. It stars Brian Tyree Henry and Ryan Destiny. I played the younger version of Ryan Destiny, or young Clarissa Shields. And Ryan plays present/teenage Clarissa Shields.
What was it like being on set, working with the other actors, and remembering your lines?
So actually, where I was acting as young, she didn't talk a lot, so I didn't have lines.
Like a lot of lines.
I didn't have any lines. It was
Was this like a little smiles, like?
It was all facial expressions.
Yeah. That's good, man. That's super dope.
I kind of want to just go back to your foundation just for a little bit, because that's why you're here in Jamaica. And just kind of tell us, what hospitals you will go into next, and where have you been today, and what exactly are you donating to these hospitals, please?
So I donate toys to the Jasmine Headley Corner so kids could have a place where they can smile and be happy while away from home.
Yeah.
I did the Maypen Hospital last year. This year, today, I did the Victoria Jubilee Hospital.
Yes.
Yeah.
And tomorrow I'm going to be doing the Black River.
In St. Elizabeth, yeah?
Yeah.
Big up yourself. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Big up you.
Traveling across Jamaica,
Oh,
listen,
God,
and
man.
bringing good cheer and just
Yeah.
joy to kids. That's pretty
you.
good. I love your nails, by the way.
Press-ons.
Very cute.
She's like, you know what? It is
Thank
press
you.
on. It's like, hey.
Very cute.
What's next for you, Jasmine? Because your future is at just 12. You've done tremendously well. And I must just tell you, keep being a light, keep being yourself, yeah? And just keep shining in this world because we need more people like you. But what's next for Jasmine Headley? And how do you envision using your talents to, continue making a positive impact?
I do want to try and get a Jasmine Headley corner in every hospital in Jamaica that needs one.
Yes.
So other than that, there might be a couple more collabs coming up.
Sweet.
Gospel songs, maybe a
Yes.
couple pop songs.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to see what you do with pop. Your voice is amazing.
Thank you. Other than that, I'm just going to try and focus on school.
Okay, well, you do
Nice.
that,
Yeah.
girl. Yeah. All right, Jasmine, thank you so much for coming
Thank you
in
for
and
having
talking
me.
with us. I know you're busy and everything. I don't know, you're live on YouTube. You can say hey to
Oh.
our YouTubers. I'm pretty sure they're very excited to see you. Now, all the best to you, Jasmine, and thank you for coming once again. Over to you, DJ Jerome.
Nationwide 90 FM. Yes.
Mark's Superstore Furniture and Hardware, Lionel Town and Portland Cottage Vale, Clarendon, offers hardware items, home appliances, and much more. Mark's Superstore Furniture and Hardware, quick and fast delivery. The time by Mark's Superstore is...
It's 3:47 p.m.
I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. Oh, all my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God.
Now introducing 11-year-old Jasmine Headley.
I love your voice. You have led me through the fire. In darkest nights, you were close like no other. I've known you as a father. I've known you as friends. And I have lived in the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. Your goodness is running after me. Your goodness is running after me. With my life laid down, I'm surrendered now. I give you everything. Your goodness is running after me. Your goodness is running
There is power in the name of Jesus. There is power in
Nationwide 90 FM. Yes.
To break every chain, break every chain, break every chain. Woo! To break every chain, break every chain, break every chain. There is power, come on, in the name of Jesus. Come on, you declare it. There is power in the name of Jesus. There is power in the name of Jesus. We know
Nationwide 90 FM.
Break every chain, break every chain. Come on, say it to me. Break every chain, break every chain, break every chain.
DJ Jerome.
There's an army rising up. There's an army rising up. There's an army rising up, yeah. To break every chain, break every chain, break every chain. To break every chain, break every chain, break every chain. Say there's an army, there's an army rising up. Oh yeah, there's an army rising up. There's an army, there's an army rising.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to breathe. My heart's torn in pieces. It's my offering. Take me to the king.
Truth is I'm tired. Options are few. I'm trying to pray, but where are you? I'm all churched out.
Nationwide 90 FM. Yes.
I can't fake what's left to do. Come on. Truth is I'm weak. No strength to fight. No tears to cry. Even if I tried, but still my soul refuses to die. One touch will change my life. Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring. My heart's torn in pieces. It's my offering. Don't think for a moment I never felt the pain. You can't imagine the hurt and the shame. They put the nails through my hands. Here's my side, please understand. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it.
Nationwide 90 FM. 90 FM. Nationwide 90 FM.
Nationwide 90 FM. Yes.
Miracles when you move, such an easy thing for you to do. is moving right now. You are still showing up at the tomb of every Lazarus. Your voice is calling me out. And right now, I know you're able. And my God, come through again. You can do all things. You can do all things but fail. 'Cause you never lost a battle. No, you've never lost a battle. And I know you never will. Everything's possible by the power of the Holy Ghost. A new wind is blowing right now, breaking my heart of stone, taking over like it's Jericho, and my walls are all crashing down. But right now, I know you're able, and my God, come through again. You can do all things. You can do all things but fail.
Your grace is sufficient. For your strength is made perfect. When we're weak.
Nationwide 90 FM.
When the road is long and heavy, when it's dark and darkened, see clearly, I will lift mine eyes to the hills from whence my help cometh. My help comes from you. Lead me, lead me to where I've never been before, a place I've never seen before. When I come to the end of myself, Father, carry me. Father, carry me. When I come to the end of myself, Father, carry me. Father, carry me.
I come just now to say thank you, O King. You're not just a part of my life, but my everything. Your love reaches way down deep within, passes human understanding. There will always be a song for you I'll sing. One word alone just can't express my heart's desire. Gratitude for one more day my needs supply. Your warm embrace and tenderness, patient with me through all my mess. I come to one conclusion: you are the best.
You're listening to Nationwide 90 FM. The time is
4 o'clock.
The Global Minute. The latest headlines from around the world.
Good afternoon. I'm Nora Gay Banton with the Global Minute. A suspected drunk driver almost struck Vice President Kamala Harris's motorcade after driving the wrong way down a highway in Milwaukee on Monday. When police stopped the suspect's vehicle, officers found an open can of beer in his vehicle, according to the arrest report obtained by a local media house. After a field sobriety test, the unnamed 55-year-old driver was taken into custody for driving under the influence. At least 5 people have been killed and 22 injured in an attack at the headquarters of an aviation company near the Turkish capital Ankara, authorities have confirmed. The Interior Minister said that 2 attackers, a woman and a man, have been neutralized, adding that the attack had most likely involved Kurdish separatists, the PKK. And Britain and Germany have signed what the UK government is calling a landmark defence agreement aimed at boosting security, investment and jobs. Under the agreement, German defence will open a new factory in the UK to manufacture barrels of artillery guns, supporting 400 jobs. Both countries will work together to develop drones and a new long-range missile. That's the Global Minute. I'm Nora Gay Banton. Stay tuned for major news at 5.
We a big deal when we touch ground. Yeah, I can see when we're pulling up. Anything for the taste what we love. Barbecue, spicy and original, flavorful, crispy, irresistible. 3-piece with the fries and a Pepsi. Go get your one big deal, stop stress me. All when we dip on the toilet, no left foot. It's a big deal.
Anything for the taste of a juicy, crunchy, irresistible KFC, big deal. 3 pieces of delicious chicken, fries and Pepsi. KFC, it's finger licking good.
Need to make a change to your title or need a title? Geoland Title Limited. They do lost title application, add and remove names from titles, wills, estates, first-time registration land surveys also included, affordable rates and flexible payment options. NLA adjudication and land titling waivers also available. They have 8 locations island-wide. Call 876-754-6436 or visit their website at geolandonline.com. Geoland Title Limited. Secure your land, secure your title.
Attention Path beneficiaries of Morant Bay St. Thomas. Exciting news! No more traveling to Yellow. Starting this October, you can now collect your Path payments at JN Money Services located at Tower Solutions Limited, 26 Queen Street, Morant Bay. For more information, call Path 876-922-8007-13 or visit the Ministry's website mlss.gov.jm. Path, advancing your family, developing Jamaica. A message from the Ministry of Labour and Social Security, providing opportunity, stability and social protection.
Taboo topics, bulletins after dark,
riveting discussions,
celebrity news and interviews,
topics that are shunned by society,
and everything else in between.
Boyatings After Dark with Kareem Boyatings each and every Wednesday, 8 to 11 p.m.
Boyatings After Dark.
No topic is too taboo or hard to discuss. Come get your mind blown and your curiosity explored.
Boyatings After Dark.
Question, tell me what you think about me.
Strong, achieved, accomplished, ambitious, going places, making moves up the ladder, successful, happy. Girls trip, girls flex, girls power, just you, yourself, your friends, and you. Miss Independent. On a lunch date, over drinks in the club.
I'm fine by myself. I'm all about me.
I don't need a soul.
What purpose man serve? Man of crosses. I do everything myself.
Miss Independent. All these qualities makes you good? Then hold on. Now you see him when I complain say good man hard to find. I joke this. Join me, Rodney Campbell, every Tuesday from 9 to 10:30 p.m. for Affairs of the Heart, right here on Nationwide 90 FM. This Tuesday's topic: if every day you independent and no need man, why you call we a night?
Ooh, it's something about, just something about the way she moves.
Affairs of the Heart is brought to you by Supermed Pharmacy. Super happy, super healthy, Supermed. And Durex.
Distributed by Massey Distribution Limited, Jamaica.
Exciting news! The Design Studio Nationwide 90 FM just got a whole lot bigger. Join us this and every Saturday now from 1 to 3 p.m. for an exclusive show that elevates your home, mind, and soul. Discover the latest interior design trends to create your dream sanctuary. Unlock your true potential with personal growth strategies. Nourish your body and spirit with expert wellness tips. Don't miss out on the inspiration you need to live your best life. Tune in to the Design Studio this and every Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. and take the first step towards a more fulfilling you.
Make me sweat, make me harder.
When last you get good bun, you don't know good bun until you have a mother's bakery bun. From you pull out the wrapper and it's soft so till. A sub bun for nice. And from when you take the first bite, love it so till. A sub bun for nice. Beg your piece.
Get your own mother's bakery bun.
I will buy one off you.
Yes, but I will charge a convenience fee.
I will take one.
Me too.
Mother's Bakery Buns. A so bun for nice. Try them today.
Well, this is being the man representing the E-Zone. One more time, we tell them say, one mankind of free messed up, and I talk about the mess from the way.
Nationwide 90 FM.
there are lots of little towns and lots of little districts and
The mix. The mix. The mix. The mix.
What's the name again? Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry, that's it.
A proposal by Prime Minister Andrew Holness to create a new national honor, the Order of National Icon, to honor Jamaican legends such as Robert Nesta Bob Marley and Louise Miss Lou Bennett Coverley, has been welcomed by some and dismissed by others.
Now, the issue of whether additional persons should be conferred with the Order of National Hero has morphed into a yearly public debate, with some arguing that the current 6 heroes and 1 heroine are enough. Today, we're honored to have Herbie Miller, Uncle Herbie, renowned cultural historian, joining us to delve into the debate, into the matter. Now, from it, hear the music. You know, listen, we cannot hear this kind of music, you know, Uncle, and don't want for throw foot, you know.
Maybe bubble too.
Welcome back to the show, Uncle.
Yes, man.
It's always a pleasure to have you, man.
Pleasure listening to you guys in the afternoon. It keeps me awake driving home.
Good.
What's the
At least we have because you
Don't
also
it,
have a purpose.
answer.
We keep people awake.
Now, to just jump right into this discussion, what's your personal perspective on the significance of Bob Marley and Miss Lou's contributions to our Jamaican culture?
People don't want to come beat me up now.
No, man, Uncle, no, man.
Yes.
And them can't beat up. What they are fearing, yes.
Well, again, good afternoon to your listeners and I guess viewers.
Yes, indeed.
Business going on there. Personally, I have for quite a while advocated for Bob Marley to become a national hero. I know there is also a conversation about Louise Bennett becoming a national hero. I feel that whomever it is, those who confer these accolades orders are timid or somehow reluctant to name Bob Marley as such, unless he's married to Miss Lou. It is much easier to do it for Louise Bennett because she's much more an establishment personality. At a time when Bob Marley could not get airplay
right.
from the establishment's radio station, Miss Lou had the Miss Lou and Rani show, Auntie Roche say, Miss Lou's views, and so on. So, while she's talking patois and talking some things too, it's like marketing Bob Marley without Peter Tosh and Bonnie Wheeler. It was easier.
Right.
So while I am championing Bob Marley, I never thought of championing Louise Bennett because every other Jamaican voice was doing that.
At the time.
Even right now, I'm still balling for a big hero. My problem with that is that I heard you read from the GIS website yesterday
The
criteria
what it means.
The criteria, thank you.
National
for
hero.
national hero, which doesn't say much.
No, it's very vague. Very
it does
vague.
not say much. So anybody can become a national hero.
Right.
On the question of icon, there used to be a time when everybody was a genius. Everybody was, and then they discovered this little 4-letter word.
Icon.
And it was not a 40 shilling word. So everybody became an icon.
Yes.
So Tom, Dick, and Harry did. Lord Minister, you know, say icon. Everybody who pass, icon passes.
Yeah.
Let us think about that.
Yes.
Are these outstanding Jamaican musicians and singers, artists who have passed collectively one Bob Marley? You see, that's how I look at the thing. If I go and listen to a politician talk,
Yes.
or a person, or anybody else, including all three of us here. And we're not talking now about New York and London. You go to some remote place. Like a few years ago, I was in Accra, Ghana. And I just get up the morning and go about my business. And our brother look at me and say, "What are you doing out here?"
Yeah.
I said, "How you mean?" He said, "It's the king's birthday." I said, "Which king?" He said, "Bob Marley."
Wow.
I did not even remember
That's incredible.
it was Bob Marley. Here I am in Accra, in Ghana, and I just want to vibe it out. And he said, "No, no, no. Today we deal with Bob Marley."
I love that.
With all due respect to everybody else, including the 7 heroes we already have, which includes the great Marcus Garvey, who accomplished what he did without telephone, fax, email, and what you guys call social media.
True.
The man had how 3 men all the way down in Vietnam. He had a chapter in France.
Yes.
And all over the world. And a chapter doesn't necessarily mean he had a building there. For in LA, for example, it was just where the Garveyites congregated.
Would gather.
Now, if Garvey could do that at that time and influence us all,
yes,
including Bob Marley,
yes,
Redemption Song, for example,
yes,
and yet it's not Garvey that's saying no, it's not Miss Lou, it's not any politician living or dead. It was a man who was here with us in the flesh.
Yes.
40 years or something like that ago. He is Jamaica. And I don't want anybody to think I am belittling this great mother culture, Louise Bennett.
Yes.
Don't even
Absolutely
try
not.
it.
No.
But if you stack up Bob's influence worldwide across every race, nation, etc., you're going to find that he is very, very powerful. Not only as a singer to entertain you, but we have revolutions that him start, we have revolutions that he stop. And revolution does not necessarily mean running up and down the M16 and whatever, shooting up the place.
Right.
It means that women in the Middle East, I remember precisely which country, use No Woman No Cry to protest the fact that women can't drive car.
Right.
And then decide they were going to drive motor car.
Yes.
That is it.
So then my question is, because one would then ask, what criteria then should be used to determine national hero status? And but obviously, based on what you're saying now, Miss Lou would not meet those criteria.
Not with what we know
right.
of Miss Lou. Because, and correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, I mean, I disagree with you, but that's fine. We'll get into that.
No, man, we'll get into that.
Yes.
So tell me your opinion when you finish.
Yes, yes.
Miss Lou's popularity is in the Jamaica diaspora. But primarily Britain, and wherever we are in North America or anywhere else, she stands huge. Bob Marley has left this planet in a time capsule for another planet.
I love it. I love it.
Him and Beethoven and Chuck Berry and Duke Ellington
True.
in the same spaceship going to the same place. In other words, what I'm saying is I cannot say what the criteria ought to be. But it's like a OD and a ODIS and a ODAT.
Yes.
It's like the Musgrave gold, silver and bronze.
Yes.
Tom cannot get it because only us in Jamaica know Tom. But Jerry can get it because the diaspora and Jamaica know him. But John can get it, the gold that is, the bronze, the silver, here comes the gold. Because he's way beyond just Jamaica or the Jamaican diaspora.
Yeah.
Take Mr. Baritone singer, for example. Excelsior man, I can't remember his name now. He just did Porgy and Best recently out here. That man in the classical realm is beyond any classical player in Jamaica that I know of. Because we know Miss This and Mr. That in Jamaica who plays the cello, the violin, the flute, the whatever, in a classical context. Whereas this man is singing all over the world as a top or perhaps the top bass baritone singer. So for me, who am I going to give the goal?
The one that's known across the globe.
Across the globe. So that's my simple way of doing it, since it is so vague what the government
that
says.
for you would be an additional
if they say
criterion.
Because think of how much people now, boy, minister, in my high con,
Yeah.
Dennis Brown going for being there.
Absolutely.
Peter Tosh going to be. That does not make sense to me. Bob wrapped them up in B flat.
Easily. The thing about Bob is, if you said it, Bob wasn't just for us. Bob is for the world. I mean, we talk about remote parts of the world. I was on a mountain in Fukushima in Japan. And I'm telling you, and meeting this Japanese woman who couldn't speak English, who became my Japanese mom, who worshipped Bob. Like she had in her house, you know, she listening to Bob Marley. She's got pictures. She's got everything. And so Bob's influence has been so pure because of what it has moved people to do. We know of universities abroad who study Bob's work simply because of how it's inspired generations to, as you say, revolutionize. So I agree 100% with you for Bob. When I think about how we should perhaps redefine, and by we I know that, you know, the government has their body in which they consult with, and I don't know if they're going to ask the people, because maybe that would be okay too, to find out what people to think, to have like a little memorandum. But you're saying that you think popularity should play a major role. But I put it to you, yes? How popular would we say Nani was, or some of these other national heroes? Just to say uncle, like we've got Paul Bogle, we've got Sam Sharp, we've got people who perhaps if we go to, I don't know, Seychelles in South Africa, off the coast of South Africa, and say their names, people are not going to know who them be. But does that mean that they're not within our context, for our island? They did. They put their lives on the line so that we could break out of slavery, so that we could have more for ourselves, so that we could vote for adult suffrage. You know what I mean? What do you say?
You hear about a Gohegan woman in the Marant Bay Rebellion?
Mm-mm.
Kai Miller just wrote a stinging piece over the weekend. But this woman, and I have a painting, an impression of her, a painting hanging in my house with a swinging cutlass. But we never heard of her.
I know it.
Never know of her. Her brother was the one who came to the courthouse window in Morant Bay and said, "Injustice." And the war started. Some people say she threw the first stone, perhaps metaphorically. Maybe she pick up a brick and lick a guy.
Mm-hmm.
But did they teach us about her?
No.
Go and read Clinton Hutton's deep writing about the Morant Bay Rebellion.
I need that.
People who we have never heard of. You mentioned Taki. Professor Shepard, who used to sit in the same room, has been speaking about Taki for decades. Who cares?
People have brought up Kojo as well.
Right.
And so when I was looking at the camera, I was thinking to myself, certainly there must be more notable Jamaicans who put their lives on the line to fight for our freedom, to fight for us getting independence. But for some reason, I think at the time, politics and who knows who.
At the time?
When they were deciding, say, all right, this
when they were deciding.
And for me, this is it, you know. I feel like we just look upon these 7 people and say, okay, this is the national heroes and we're not taking anymore. But at the time when these people were called up to be national heroes, what were the criteria? Like, what were we looking at really when we say, okay, we're giving it to a Bustamante? I'm not going to say I have a major issue with Bustamante, but I've got a little issue with Bustamante. You understand? I don't know how you feel about it, right? But I'm looking at, I look at Norman Manley, and I can see definitely why Norman Manley is there. You understand? Norman Manley getting us from a colonization into independence, being the first premier. And Busta did also fight for working class people, and for them to get better wages, and for them to get rights and so on. But when I measure them up against each other, me just feel like them put Buster in there because them want the two party represent. And that
What about the new money, by the way? Anyway, let's move
You know, so we're not going to. Right.
Anyway.
Yeah.
1962, when we got independence, we needed symbolisms. We needed imagery. We needed persons to inspire us. Manley formed this party before Buster formed the opposition, the JLP. Manley formed the PNP before Buster formed the JLP. Buster was a part of the PNP.
Right.
Yes.
Then he went
They're
and
cousins.
formed. Yes, he went and formed that. So we could look at them as our founding fathers, whether we like the one side or the other side.
Right.
Or one man I say, boy, let's go hunt down Rasta, bring them in dead or alive. Or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or one man who said, our work is finished. Was it really? That's Norman. Was it really when he turned it over to the new breed of politicians?
Right.
Was it really? We can look at it as you implied that Norman should get it over Buster. What did Norman do? He called a referendum knowing he would lose it. He went to Lancaster House and talked about what independence would mean. You know, they offered to knight him too.
Oh?
Yes. And him back out.
Yeah.
But Bustamante is a very flamboyant figure, you know.
Yes.
And at the time, to unify the country and all of that, these are our two founding adult suffrage leader to say we need for vote for people going after, the English. And for better or for worse, those two are there.
Yes.
And the others. Garvey to me is it.
Right.
All of it.
Absolutely.
No. Nanny has a lot of magic realism around her.
Yes.
She could have bunks it some, bullet ricochet gone. All that.
Right.
And there are among us people who believe that some of us have the power to work that kind of magic.
Yes.
Paul Bogle goes without saying.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
But what about Miss Gohagan? What about Taki? Among others? Can we not put together a firm group of historians, cultural historians, sociologists,
Yes.
and common folk like you and I? Leave them in a room with good food and what have you, and say when you come out, give me the verdict.
Yes.
And see who among us, by researching,
Right.
should be elevated.
Yes.
And as vague as that document is, it doesn't tell us any of that. So anyone who we already call icon, some of whom we already bury in the National Heroes Park, like Dennis. So it creates this kind of conflicting debate that we'll have.
Yes.
Dissonance.
And I'm going to pause you there, Uncle Irby.
Irby playing all
No, man, come on, Uncle, come on. So we're going to take a break real quickly. I love this discussion. And
Yes,
I have a
man.
lot of questions that I want you to answer before the show ends at 5. So we're going to take a quick break. This is the E-Zone on Nationwide at 90 FM.
Wing the alarm! Popeye's Wings just touched down in Jamaica. The time by Popeye's Wings is...
It is 4:31 p.m.
At the Jamaica Customs Agency, we care for our employees, customers, stakeholders, citizens, and our country. Customs cares. The temperature by the Jamaica Customs Agency is...
It is 31 degrees Celsius here in Kingston and 31 degrees Celsius out west in Montego Bay.
Path beneficiaries, the October payment cycle has started. Post offices and payment agencies will deliver payments based on last names up to November 4, 2024. Check the Friday Observer, Weekend Star, and the ministry's social media pages to find out when you should collect. For more information, call our customer contact center at 876-922-8000 to 13 or visit the ministry's website at www.mlss.gov.jm. Path, advancing your family, developing Jamaica. A message from the Ministry of Labor and Social Security.
You ever hear Earthquake call and say, "Hello, Miss Lee, yes, it's me, Earthquake, I come in Tuesday around 10? No, sir. Earthquake does arrive unannounced, and when it come, it shake all sense and sensibility out of we. Remain calm, stay inside, and do the DCH. Drop, hover, hold on. Once the shaking starts, you know it's Earthquake. Make a quick move to a safe place. Don't run to the door, we are in the exit. Stairs might broke up or full of people. Elevator, avoid that, because you might get in and poof, power gone, and you're stuck in that box without ear. Drop, cover, hold on.
A message from the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management.
Taboo topics, bulletins after dark,
riveting discussions,
celebrity news and interviews,
topics that are shunned by society,
and everything else in between. Boyatings After Dark with Kareem Boyatings, each and every Wednesday, 8 to 11 p.m. Boyatings After Dark. No topic is too taboo or hard to discuss. Come get your mind blown and your curiosity explored. Boyatings After Dark.
In this little island, there are lots of little towns and lots of little districts and villages around. The funniest thing about them are the names they call them by. I'd like to give an idea of a few, so listen while I try. You have a hunter bottom, me sitting bottom, a frightened bottom, man member hole. I take time, a pack a piece of moko tongue there, a dry of a piece and a Nancy Kataku, Guava Ridge, Sister Bridge, Granny Niche. Put together and tumble down, cotton tree and maca tree, Walla Walla and Jacasta. You have Puss Gully, Rat Gully, Fly Sally, time and patience, all got and beer. Dumpy Hill, Poppy Hill, Greater Greater Hill, Devil's Coast and Jackass Parade, Duna Dung, Constitution Hill, Mashallah, Kinol Bun Ground. There is even a place in Westmoreland, them call Mother Rogers Saucepan. Now the pound, now the pound, now the pound, now the pound, now the pound.
Welcome back to the E-Zone. Watashi wa Honeybee Desk Cloud wa Kareem Boyatings, DJ Jerome, Uncle Herbito. We're excited and we're very happy to have you here on the show because, as you know, we love history and we love music and we love talking about our culture.
Love learning.
And learning. And you have the history, you have the history man, you know, so you know what I mean? You have to, I think there. Because you did that the Bob Marley concert too, you did that. Same thing. You understand?
We're gonna miss that. All of us stood in solidarity.
Look at that.
So that shot was a shot at us all.
Yes, yes.
Who were there?
How can that man not be a hero?
Among the other things, and don't let us not make people feel as if you had to go fight war and run down enemy and fire gunshot and fight to be that. But look at some of the other things he's done. My friend Colin Leslie, who was the accountant for him one time, said it's 2 times he had to go bank, go draw out hundreds, thousands of dollars because of the long line stand up out there. Want buy school books, school clothes, open a little pants lens shop, a little restaurant, so there he was. And I knew that man well enough, Bob, to tell you that anyhow some guy that attack Jamaica and was down at the front line of beat them back.
Look at that.
He paid his own money to hire a plane to fly to Zimbabwe so he would not have to fly a commercial plane that was going to stop in racist apartheid South Africa. He wanted to have nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
I think it's even a great act of his when he decided not to amputate.
Oh my gosh.
Knowing this guy that hang on upon him does not go away so easy.
Yes.
But he might have had the great Frantz Fanon in mind. Frantz Fanon was in the Algerian liberation struggle, but he was diagnosed with leukemia. He had to seek immediate surgery. in the head, brain something.
Yes.
He delayed it to stand by people trying to liberate themselves from France. It was too late when he ended up in America, where he died. I mean, the ultimate one, of course, is Christ.
Yes.
He knew what he was going into according to Christian philosophy.
Yeah.
But he did to save who?
The people.
Still a look salvation.
I kind of want to ask you this question, Uncle, because it's a yearly discussion, and in the break yesterday during the show, I said it's a discussion that I see happening every Emancipendence and then every Heroes Weekend, and people have recommended, they've suggested, they've floated around a lot of names, and I even had this topic on my show last year, and the amount of names people come up with, people who are supposed to be heroes and who they recommended, and a lot of historians too called in that night, and they were given some people who, well, I think this person did this for the country or for a culture. So other than Bob, do you see anyone else, like Usain Bolt's name has been floating around a lot, and some other musicians? I see your face and you're not pleased with that, but what do you say to those other suggestions that people are calling out?
First of all, what's the name of the lady singer that Mrs. Lady in Barbados turned into?
Rihanna.
All right, cool. Rihanna. So that means anybody can come who popular,
yes,
and rich, and support their country.
Yes.
A great supporter of country.
Yes.
Right.
And get a national hero. And if that could happen down there, then maybe we should have given Marcy Griffith one too. But if we really look at this thing seriously, Usain Bolt will in fact be written into history,
yes, undoubtedly,
for what he has achieved. And he had the guts to call himself an icon before he win the second race.
A legend.
A legend in itself.
Yes, living legend.
So, while Mr. Bolt is of such stature in the world of athletics, I would like to, and he perhaps is doing a great number of things. Probably is supporting something somewhere.
Yeah, man, he's got his
for humanity.
Right.
For humanity.
Yeah.
And I don't know, but I know what Bob was doing. So until we know some certain things, I know one time he adopted something like a teddy bear or a polar bear or something.
Oh, you saying? Oh,
yeah.
it was a puma or a cheetah?
What? Yeah, I think it's a cheetah.
Yeah, it's a cheetah, one of the fastest animals.
That's all right. Fast like him. But okay, it could have been that, and I'm not sure what he's been doing, but it could be that he built a nice school on Yam Country, Trelawney.
One chills, you understand? One Trelawney.
Or things that I saw a little thing going around recently about a footballer from one of the African countries.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, so how can we wear a little cheap watch like him? Said, because it tells the time.
Tells the time.
It doesn't have to be a Rolex. And you have a regular little car. I'm saying, yeah, get me from point A to point B. What's the point in having a Ferrari and a Lamborghini and a this and a that all over? You can only drive one car. Think of all the other guys, or when they come and they show off media, they have a car to match every suit. Yes. And all that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. These are the things I do not see Usain doing. Again, perhaps he just keeps his thing very quiet,
right,
and he's doing more than even Bob's done. But so, therefore, I cannot say if he should be. But as an icon, no competition.
No, right.
Just like when he was running, don't care how much the other guys try a thing. He was coming first.
Right. Yeah. So one of the things I'm getting from your argument, Uncle, is that it's very important, for as far as you see it, that whoever we're considering for national hero, this person must be known, their acts must be known, it must be popular, and not just in the island but across the world, right?
And not just them nice songs
Right.
or charisma or anything. You have to
Activism, yeah.
what are you defending?
Right. On that point, this song here, we could talk a little bit about it and we talk about what Miss Lou defended. So, tell us about this song. This is Miss Lou. Tell us about these different places in which we wouldn't know about.
Who tell you would know?
When we know, we must still know.
Look, man.
You know them?
No, I don't know this.
You know them, Jerome?
You're hearing it for the first time.
Yes.
Just as
What's
said.
so brilliant about that for me
Yes.
is how, as you guys are saying, ride the rhythm. You got ding da ga ding.
She wicked.
Dam da dam.
She bad.
Ding da ga ding ga ding ga do dam dam. So she set a rhythmic tone
Yes.
for what we know today
Yes.
as dancehall. But did they hear that? You any ever hear it?
What this?
What me just
The rhythmic.
play?
Of course, I heard the jing. Me listen to
No,
it.
that Miss Lou song.
No.
We played it one time off of YouTube, remember?
Did we?
Remember
It's
we did
not
play
on
it.
YouTube.
Are you sure?
Well,
Maybe it's not
look for
No,
it,
somebody did send me one link, but maybe it was a different rendition. But when you said
That's
it,
the second record Miss Lou ever recorded.
cut, really?
Yeah. It's for the Smithsonian institution. She cut another one. One was called, I don't remember, it's some 10-inch LPs.
Yes.
The first 4 songs she cut was in Britain. One was our regular liquor songs, you know. Pele Junker type.
Pele Junker.
But the one of this, the one I just heard is from a record called Children's Song or something like that.
Yes.
Totally out of print. Few people ever come across it. But that's not the point. The point is, how have you impacted beyond music as a nice feeling thing?
Yes.
How do
How have
you,
you right.
when Peter said get up, stand up for your right.
Right.
When him said don't care where you come from as long as you're a black man, you're
Yes,
an African.
yes.
When him say we're going to fight against apartheid. When Bob says Zimbabwe. When him say I got the word from a whispering tree. This is the time when man must be free. And start telling about slavery and how we're going to get out of it.
You know what Miss Lou has done, Uncle?
Tell me.
She has given people security in their linguistic identity.
Which people?
Jamaican people. And the Jamaican people who choose to be themselves and who choose to be proud of the way they speak. Listen to me.
No, man, I'm listening.
Okay. Remember me never there on them time there, no? So you said, well, the people did that do it the same thing Miss Lou was doing. But was she not amongst the first people to write Jamaican in the paper, to write poems and have them published so that they can be read and recited?
Never easy for her to get them published.
Exactly. Because what? That was baga baga. Why on earth would you be publishing a patois? And what patois means is the lower language.
It's the vernacular of the people.
The lower language of the people, very much looked down on, very much marginalized. And so she, at a time when it was extremely unpopular to even want to be represented or sound like this, or when people look at you to identify you with that, she championed that.
She did.
And because she did that, yes, she opened doors for so many other people to be able to stand up and be themselves, to speak the way them speak, for go school and recite them poems. Because growing up in the country and patois being your first language and you go school and them lick you and them say stop chat so bad, chat better.
You didn't have to be in the country for that lick you.
You're not town anyway in Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? Here was this woman who was trying to tell us that, hey, the genesis of Jamaican Creole, aka patois, is not dissimilar from English. If patois derived, English derived too. She was doing linguistics before linguistics was a discipline in Jamaica. And when I think about it, a people's language carries so much of their culture. A people's language carries so much of their identity. If I only spoke English, there's a lot of my Jamaicanness that I wouldn't have. If I grew up in Japan and I didn't speak Japanese, I wouldn't be considered Japanese. If I spoke if I spoke English only, I would be considered half-bred. And the core of what makes you who you are, I wouldn't have that because that is locked within your language. And so when I look at this woman at this time, when such a thing was, as I said, frowned upon, such a thing was looked down on, she had the brevity to write it, to recite it, to promote it, to sing it.
Before your response, Uncle, we're going to take this time signal and then we're going to hear Uncle Herbie's response.
Come visit us today at National Bakery Wholesale, where every deal's a steal. Find us in Halfway Tree, Balmoral, Slipe Road, Papine, and at our newest location at 3 miles, 207 Hagley Park Road. It's always national.
Okay, so apparently it's not a time signal, it's just an ad.
Oh!
To pay some bills.
Ray.
All right, Uncle, yeah. So to all of that, because, people oftentimes, this is their, argument, of, how she taught us to preserve our Jamaican patois. And if you earlier said that Bob Marley was known globally, obviously, right, for a champion of this island and for a culture, patois, even though she did not invent it, right, but she was instrumental in preserving the dialect, then would you not say that she was then influential and should be a national hero or heroine?
Miss Lou championed patois. And Miss Lou, by the way, said, while pata cook, bickle none off. Blah, 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 but blah, blah, blah. About 30 years later, here come a guy named Bob Marley, and what did he say?
And sing the same lyric in that song.
We can't deny Miss Lou certain things. Just can't. But, and therefore, all of us who maintain the patois, especially people of my vintage, we sat there engrossed in Miss Lou in our bandana.
Yes.
And our big round face.
Yeah, our big round face.
Big juicy hugs
Yes.
and ring ding.
Yes.
And coming up talking,
Yes.
She made us all confident in our language. Yes. To quote Tony B. She said, watch your man, if English derive, we derive too.
Yes.
Yeah. And by the way, ever notice when Chinese come to Jamaica, they never go to English?
Right, no.
Straight
Yeah.
to patois.
Yes.
Miss Japanese. You notice that in Japan
I noticed that.
Straight to patois.
Yes.
Because English is an international language. It's the lingua franca of the world. If you want to get to the core of a people, you've got to learn the very thing that is true to
Some
them,
of
that's
them
original
can't
to
talk
them.
Real English. Them just jump the bridge straight to the next side of the river.
Yeah.
But I'm not denying these influences.
Yes.
It gave every reggae music. Because I said before reggae, we had a local Frank Sinatra, a local Brooke Benton.
True.
a
Oh my
local-
gosh.
A local, every big name you have. Lascelles Perkins was like Mr. B, Billy Eckstein, that big voice. We just dress like them, come queer like them, talk like them, walk like them, and go on like them.
We were replicating these people.
It's a different set of musicians, and we sing R&B like them. It's a different set of people who come and say, enough R&B now, we're going to play ska now.
You're there.
And then rocksteady and reggae and all of that. And even the accent in the music, the lilt, you could blame Miss Lou for it.
That is
or
it.
credit her, whichever
Yes.
way you look on. A bare out of tune them a sing and play. It out of tune to you because guess what your European background tells you? That music is a sound pleasing to the ear. It didn't say, like I do, whose ear. When me think nice and what dance all think nice
Yes.
and all that, there have some other people just think, oh, well, this garbage.
Of course,
Blah, blah, blah.
Abugu Yaga.
Boogie Yaga. Same like patois.
Yes.
So what Louise Bennett did is make a generation start singing in patois. And it is because she made the multitude of artists who reached much further than her than she has.
Yes.
Until today, the average Jamaican artist has more followers than Miss Lou.
Yes.
And if I must base it on not just what your influence is
But
right here,
yes.
but how has it gone?
How is it maintained even after death?
No, well, it's maintained because she make us maintain it. And we are maintaining it.
Yes.
However, it's like the Kung Fu master who must now confront the student,
Yeah.
knowing there is going to be a new master. For me, what Marley has done with music outside of us good time feeling is so profound that secret services fear him.
Yes.
Those against who his philosophy doesn't agree fear him, and so on. In a good way, fear is good. So he has done all kind of things for freedom fighters, for us in Jamaica where he took a gunshot for us.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he confronted those who tried to assassinate him. And he held up his hand, bloody hand, at the night of the concert, and he asked the question, now you get what you want. Do you want more? Few would even show their faces the night after. These are big, bold, heroic stance.
Yes.
So it not only teaches us and help us to be confident in patois, it make every little guy who come Jamaica talk patois. It allows patois to communicate globally for people trying to free themselves from human bondage. Miss Lou don't do that. She do it to some of us in Jamaica and some of us in Britain and some of us down in America. But pile us all up and compare it to what Marley has achieved, man. And let us say, give Miss Lou the icon. Give Bob Marley the hero.
So it stops there.
For me.
There's nobody else. For you.
For hero?
Yeah.
I would argue for Taki. I would argue for Mr. Hagan. This woman run up and down. They hung her, by the way, with Paul Bogle, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the others. She was hung with them. You see. But get Clinton Hutton's book, man.
I will.
On
I will,
Mark
Uncle.
Bay Rebellion.
I wanna read that.
Blood for blood. Skin for skin. Blood for blood. Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that. But before you go, Uncle, because we're coming to the end of the show, unfortunately, do you have any special projects coming up that we should look forward to? Because we love to learn, as we say. You know, one thing about it. Yes.
I am going to be doing the last of a trilogy at Edna Manley next week. Good all Thursday, but you're going to have to shout me and let me give you that so you can broadcast
Yes,
it.
please.
Right.
I did the second one today at the National Library. It was called Arise Black Man, Arise. The Peter Tosh, I'm paraphrasing my own thing. It's Peter Tosh's music as a soundtrack to the Mark Bay Rebellion.
Yes.
Having read the presentations to the courthouse and what the fighters were saying, like, we don't want a peace, we want justice. Here comes Peter with that.
Yes.
It's a cleave to the skin, color for color. Peter come and say, no care where you come from, as long you're a black man, you're African. Among so many others.
Yes.
Paul Bogo tell them, take down your guns, take down your cutlass. It's war. Peter Tosh sing, get up, stand up for it.
Yes.
And then the last one at Edna coming up is Neville Garrick's artwork as a visual representation of Bob Marley's music.
Ah, man, that sounds like it's going to be
Just send us
very
all the
good.
information, Uncle, and we'll definitely talk about it. But, thank you so much as per usual.
Yes, you. Thanks.
So I'm going to bring you back again and
appreciate
again and again.
We've got to be here for these discussions and these reasons.
And know what you said, the tone of trivial at evening time.
Yeah.
In that triviality is a lot of profundity.
See it there. That's it. Well, thank you so much. Thank you also to DJ Jerome for, by the way, guys, Boy Things After Dark later, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. tonight. We're talking about your social media footprint, right? We know where everything is tweeted and streamed. Your personal profile is as good as your ID. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. So 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. right here on Nationwide 90 FM. Thank you to once again to DJ Jerome for filling in for DJ Kevy. Big up to Big Bud Tech Up Bugs. Girl named Bugs. And big up to our producer Natalie Nita.
And to you wherever you are, or e-zoners, whether you listen at home or on the road.
Watch on YouTube or join the conversation on X.
Thank you for sharing space, time, and energy with us. We appreciate you.
Before we go, here is today's takeaway.
Sun a shine and pot a boil. Things not bright. But don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is going to be alright. That's
Look
it.
at that.
Well, up next is the best produced news in the nation.
Nationwide at 5.